Hello! Hello, my fellow Lemurians. How are you today? You ready for your oracle card read for your Lemurian birth signs? Okay, so if you're looking for your Lemurian astrology, you're in the right place. And hello, dear Annie Bear. Hello, Hypnicity. How you doing today? If you have managed to find me, I like to say that you have managed to find Lemuria 5, which is planet Matea, which is our planet of light. And so what I'm going to be doing is I will be walking us through our Lemurian birth signs. And if you don't know yours, that's okay. I'll be explaining it as we go through. Lemuria is a 13 star. Hello, dear Utica. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my comment section for this so I can focus. Okay, great. As I was saying, the Lemurian astrology is actually based on 13 signs. And if you don't know yours, don't worry. We'll be walking through this right quick. And this week, what we're using is Beyond Lemuria, the Oracle card deck from Izzy Ivy. Because I had some whales show up this week. And the whales were one of the cosmic beings that showed up originally to prompt me into learning about Lemuria. So what we're going to do is we'll start off with the harmonization. This gets everybody here and on the replay onto the same page energetically. And so let's start off there. Tihe, ori, ora, mahaka watahi, te ingawa, te tau iri te o te wana, waiu tapu, ite ingawa, te whenui, trarane te kitau, waiu tapu, ite ingawa, te whaia tau matua te tama, waiu tapu, tihe, ori, ora. Yay! Okay, so to start off, if you were born on any of the months and your birthday was the 29th, the 30th, or the 31st, you're what's called a ma'ita. This is a crystal, and your essence comes from the central sun, which is where all of our light sources come from, is the central sun. And woo, you, my dears, ma'itas, you have home this week. So this is your card for the week. Home. Keep in mind that home is not necessarily out there. Home is inside. Ma'itas. Okay? So those are the crystal babies. Next up, we are in the month of Kahuku. So those that were born November 1st through the 28th, happy birthday to start off with. Yours is the sign of Kahuku, and Annie Bear was right. Thank you so much for putting that on there for me, Annie Bear, so other people could see that. This is the sign of the butterfly. That's what Kahuku is. The essence this month is transformation, and Rehu is our stargate. And what that means is the undistorted light from the central sun will be coming onto our planet through the stargate of Rehu, which is Sirius B, which is the Dolphin Stargate. Rehu is the sign of the dolphin. So, so happy birthday to all of our Kahukus. And your card this week is New Blueprints. I just love that. It even looks like a Kahuku. I just love that. She's got her own little antennas going on there. And your Sirius B star just above it. Next up, we have those that were born December 1st through the 28th. Yours is the sign of Okapi. Okapi is the sign of the forest giraffe. The essence of this month is Light of Father. And yours this week, wow. Okapis, you have crystal keys. The keys are actually within you. But it's also indicating that you're inside and out. You are activating and you're being activated. So this week, focus on your crystal keys. Sometimes being out in nature will help to activate these as well. Follow where you're led. Next up, we have those that are born January 1st through the 28th. Yours is the sign of Hia, and this is the sign of the hare. This is endurance. Endearing and endurance. Yours this week is reclaim your energy. Sometimes the cards are just speaking for themselves. But honestly, if you've been listening to any of the outside world right now, I'm sure that the 2D entities have been screaming for your attention. So this card for the Hias, it's asking you to reclaim your energy. Bring your focus back on you. Bring your focus back on the truth. We are in the month of transformation. So the challenges externally are asking you to really focus on within. You've been assembling your tool chest, so go ahead and use your tools. Next up, we have those that were born February 1st through the 28th. Yours is the sign of the hummingbird. This is Tirani. Tirani is the tiny voice from heaven. We get sacred messages from heaven during this month. See what you got this month. This week, you have harmonic flight. It's asking you to balance your energies, left, right, up, down, feminine, masculine, heart, head, yin, yang. Harmonic flight. Because when you're in balance, beauty emanates. Yay. Next up, we have Honus. Anybody that's born March 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Honu. This is the sign of the sea turtle. The essence for March is going to be navigation. That's Honu. Wow. Yours is awakened awareness. Sometimes this speaks of manifestation, but this week, as I was saying about earlier, things have been the 2D entities snookered everybody. You know, there's going to be quite a lot of unhappy people in the world. This one's actually asking you to go again within. Okay. Next up, we have those that are born April 1st through the 28th. Yours is the sign of Tuatara. Tuatara is the sign of the smiling gecko, and the essence for this month is the smile. Ooh, beautiful. Tuataras, it's asking for loving compassion this week. And in this one, I'm going to ask you to be compassionate also for yourself, as well as being mindful of others. Sometimes we can be our own worst critic. Next up, we have those that are born May 1st through the 28th. Yours is the sign of Totoroa. Totoroa is the sign of the albatross. This is the last month of the Lemurian New Year, and so it's also the observer mode as you get up and on those big, big, big wings. Beautiful. Totoroas, you have the water card this week. Remember, you gift your abundance only from the overflow. That means fill your cup first. Beautiful cards. Next up, we have any wombat. Ethnicity is a fellow wombat. I'm a wombat as well. This is the sign of June, 1st through the 28th. You're the sign of Koponui. This is the sign of the wombats. And we get Rehus this week. We get alignment. Yay! This card is asking you to not only just bring your energy into alignment, which is important. You're asked to align your own chakra system, but to then align yourself back out into the cosmos and back out into Mother Earth. Again, the 2D entities, and we'll speak more about this in the live chat, but the 2D entity things and the filters that we have in place, the distortions that happen on our undistorted light, they come through and they hit those distortion filters. So this is asking you to come back into alignment. This is for Koponuis. Okay. Next up, we have, I saw Utica in the crowd, and I know I've got others. Next up is those that are born July 1st through the 28th. Yours is the sign of Kaka. Beautiful. Yours is the sign of Ether this week. Ether. Ether speaks to the energy source that is in and around all of us. Kind of like the Force on Star Wars. But it's that divinity in absolutely everyone and everything. It says the seamless, unspeakable. So tap into that this week, Utica. And all of our kakas. And the kakas are the sign of the talking parrot, for July 1st through the 28th. Next up, we have those that were born August 1st through the 28th. Yours is the sign of Fetchra, and this is the sign of the falcon. The essence for this month is purification. And this week, little falcons, you have the earth. So even though you usually enjoy flying up and above with your purification, focus a little bit more on Mother Earth this week. Get grounded. You've got your favorite methods: taking a walk, flying a kite. You can take a salt bath. You can do this imaginary too if you need. And by that I mean you can play a video and just follow along in your minds. Next up, we have our beautiful Namus. If you were born September 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Namu. This is the sign of the dove, and the essence this month for September's is peace. Your card this week is fire. This speaks to the solar plexus chakra, and that's going to be Tawahi in the Lemurian Kaha system. So your focus will need to be on Tawahi, your solar plexus this week. Next up, we have those that were born in the sign of Kiri. That's the one for October 1st through the 28th. Your essence is truth. You are the sign of the lamb, and yours is beautiful this week. You have endless opportunities, and the universe is reminding you, take a look around. I love that there's Kahukus in that too. That is just gorgeous. You're not as boxed in as you think. And sometimes things aren't what you think they are. So your endless opportunities abound all around you. Lastly, this week I actually did feel moved to pull a card from us from the bottom of the deck. So this is for everybody. So thank you for sticking around, for everybody that's here. And the bottom of the deck for all of us this week is evolution. Okay, I know, as I said, this has been a tough time because the 2D entity construct that happened out there, anything that splits people from one side to the other is a 2D construct. It's only created to put filters in place of everybody because we have what's called a 2D entity. They are parasites. They have to feed off of distressed energy from real humans. It's the only reason that exists. Okay? So it's asking us to remember who we are. And we are Lemurians. So go within. Okay, gang. So that is what I have this week for your Oracle card reading. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be hopping off of this one and I will be going on to the live stream. And in the live stream, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to do a bit more of the Lemurian light codes. And I'm also planning to do a few more energy techniques. And I've got some ahas and insights. So I hope to see you over there. And if not, then I will be seeing you next week for the Oracle card read. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye.